Hi YouTube, Alex is here. So many of you might be interested. How does it feel to live during a war? How you can normalize your life, have some plans, and keep, as we call it here, war-life balance. That's my path and I've decided to share it with you. So let's go through a few stages that I've passed from the beginning of war. Grab some tea or coffee, as this one will be pretty long, and let's begin. First few weeks fear. Full-scale war in Ukraine started February 24. Before this date, I've been following different news channels and I knew that it might start any day. So me and my wife prepared an emergency bags with all necessary stuff, about which I'll tell you in the next videos. You can prepare your bags and all the stuff, have a plan, but you can be prepared mentally for something new that you've never experienced before. This is what happened with each Ukrainian at 5 a.m. when all country woke up from the explosions of Russian missiles hitting military targets of Ukraine. It's been just the beginning of nightmare in which we live till now. It's been a big stress with some amount of panic or shock because of night, new bad experience, and because you don't know what to expect next. During the first few weeks, situation on the battlefield has been changing very dynamically. Every half hour some bad news might come. Most part of the citizens been living in their smartphones, literally, reading news and trying to keep up to date with recent updates. It's been almost unreal to do my remote job, think about something else, then survive and keep care about my family. All hotels and hostels at safe cities have been booked. Luckily, we stay at night in a hospital before moving to the place where we lived for the next few months. After 2-3 weeks, you start to adapt to the stress and new stages become open for you. Emptiness, zero vision, unknown conditions. It's hard to plan something when you have no vision, where so much unknown conditions, but also you can't live in stress without any actions for a long time. At this point, I've decided to re-establish my sense of life and started from agreement with myself and some rules which include what I should do and what should not. Long story short, the plan was to work on my remote job, do savings, keep buying and storing some food and medical supplies, control level of fuel in my car and jerry cans, not to buy any expensive things that I can take with me. Also, for sure, help other people around me, donate to army and volunteers, support my friends in any possible ways. Few words about fuel. So, after about 1-2 months of war, all of Ukrainian oil refineries have been destroyed with rocket attacks. This caused a big deficit of petrol and diesel at gas stations. Only after about 2-3 months our government was able to solve this issue by delivering fuel from Europe directly to the gas stations. Accepting that you can die anytime. People can used to live in any conditions, but they can't live long in the fear. After about few months, you just accepting the fact that you can die, because all of us will die someday. This acceptance helped me to start live my life no matter what. Fear is your enemy, just not allowing you to do something, plan further steps, or even sleep at night. So what's the reason to live with it if it doesn't help you in any case? Just accept it, we all will die, sooner or later. Until that, live your greatest life. By helping other people, you are helping yourself. Yes, it might sound strange, but it helps. It helps to find some meaning of life for yourself when you are in a bad mental condition. Just remember, around a lot of people who will feel even worse than you. It doesn't mean that you should share all what you have, but if you have enough resources to help yourself and someone else, this is great, just do it. Even some small help or a gift might help person and make them smile and even feel some positive vibes and understand that life is not over. And remember, sharing is caring. Starting a midterm planning. When you manage to stabilize your mental health and mood, you start to ask yourself, what's next? This one was the most toughest for me, as I used to live based on 1-3 years plans with visions and basic strategy, and now I have to plan for 1-3 months. Sometimes at first months of war, it's been 1-3 weeks or even days. Even now, after months of war, I don't have a big plan or some long-term goals. Defining as scenarios for future months. It's a great idea to create a few scenarios for further life, because at least one of them should work for you. Why I should consider this? Well, because it doesn't require any additional effort to think about it every time when you start to think what I will do next. You just have to sit down and list all possible scenarios at once, keep reviewing them time to time to make sure that you're following at least one of them. Update them once new conditions have come. Plan a daily routine. It's really nice to have a daily routine even during a wartime. You need to stay healthy physically and mentally no matter what. So to stay on track with your goals, you have to create a schedule that will work for you and will reduce the amount of things that you should remember to perform at daily tasks. And also will reduce the level of stress. All what you need to do is simply just follow it. Taking care of my physical and mental health. This one was the most complicated for me, as I had to put myself out of the pit where I would eat some junky food, drink alcohol time to time. After all these months of war, it's been really hard to push myself to start working out again and reduce the amount of junk food. I've started to hate myself and then realized that I have to change something. That's the time when I bought a gym pass and started to work out a few times a week. Till now, I can't stay consistent enough, but I'm not blaming myself and just doing my best to improve my consistency over the time. I also forced myself to limit time I've spent on social media, from checking news every 5-10 minutes to few times a day. This also helped me to reduce my level of anxiety and start to sleep better. So from my own experience, after stress you have to sleep even longer than you used to. For me it takes about 10 hours of sleep if I had a stress before or had a hard day at work to fully recover and feel recharged. So that's my past, my experience, how I'm trying to keep myself on track even during the war. I really hope that my experience will help you, or at least motivates you to manage your schedule, create some proper routine that fit your goals and improve your quality of life. Because only in healthy conditions we can dream, plan, or just even at least want something. That's it for today, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Live your beautiful life. I'll see you in the next one. Over and out.